In the aftermath of the shootings at Denver East High School, district leaders wondered if removing school resource officers from campuses in 2020 was the right decision.
We're back in session.
Last night, the school board voted 4-3 to bring SROs back to campuses. The specifics have yet to be worked out. How many? Where will they be stationed? School board president Xochitl Gaitan says Superintendent Dr. Alex Marrero will now figure all that out with Denver police.
He then, therefore, will need to have several discussions and conversations with the DPD chief.
This is pretty much going back to what we had prior 3 years ago.
Elsa Buenuelos Lindsay is with a group called Movimiento Poder, a group working with DPS for decades on cutting down on arrests of minority students within the district. Her group did a study which Buenuelos Lindsay says over the past 2 years, without SROs, arrests of students dropped by 90%. Now, Buenuelos Lindsay is worried that minority students will be targeted again by police, so her fight continues.
We've been working on this for over 30 years, so we're not going to stop now. We're going to ensure that we remove SROs and we actually start looking at what community safety really looks like for community.
Students, their parents and families, staff, teachers, principals across the district made it known that they were ready and were asking for a return of SROs with parameters in place.
Bringing in police is not the answer for us.
While they may disagree on how, one thing they do agree on, something must be done to make Denver schools safer. Nelson Garcia, 9 News.
Denver Superintendent Dr. Alex Marrero did not want to comment about the school board decision until a final plan is released later this month.
Meanwhile, how the school board decided to bring the SROs back this year remains a secret, and DPS went to court this morning to try and keep it that way. Following the second shooting at East High, the board held an emergency meeting and went into executive session, meeting behind closed doors for about 5 hours. Then they voted unanimously to bring SROs back without any discussion. Well, 9 News and several other media organizations sued DPS, trying to get the recording of what was said behind the closed doors. The district's lawyer told a judge that releasing the tape could be harmful to parents and that the board did its best following the shooting.
The assailant is on the run. You have 2 individuals who are injured, who are employees. I think that you could say, is there a desire to glorify a school shooting? We all know what happened.
Its 5-hour discussion behind closed doors was not an executive session, but an unlawfully closed public meeting, and the recording of that meeting is a public record.
So what you heard there from the hearing this morning was just the first step in this case, the judge saying that he will rule on the next steps soon.